Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to set up an account on GoDaddy.com and buy a domain name. First thing is you just go to GoDaddy.com and then you come down to this right here, create an account. If you don't have an account yet, you're going to need to do that first. So this is just a simple registration form. Okay, when you've filled in all your information and you get to this questionnaire down below, it's going to ask you do you want these emails and promotionals and so forth like that. Make your own decisions on that, and when you're done with those, click on create a new account. Okay, right here now we're going to enter to search for the domain name to see if it's available for you. Okay, now let's pretend your name is John Smith and you want to buy johnsmith.com. Enter John Smith. Remember, there are no spaces in there. Click on search, and guess what? John Smith is already taken, as we could probably expect it would be. What happens when you try to search for a domain name that's already bought is it just says no way, you can't do it, but here are some alternatives that you might want to buy. Ultimately, you want to find a name that is still available. This is my first name, my middle initial, my last name, .com. Now I want to make a note on this right now. .com, this is the holy grail of domain names. You don't want to own .info, .net, .org, .biz if you can get .com. Google puts a lot more weight on .coms. The business world and the web in general was built around .coms, and the rest of these are substandard. So when you've found a name that is available, click on Add, and it says you have one pending domain registration. Okay, now I'm ready to continue to the registration, so I click that. Now here's where the upsells from GoDaddy begin, and they don't stop until you're all the way through. I just get in the habit of saying no thanks. Really all I want is that domain name. I don't want it for 5 years. You might. What I want it for is 1 year. I'm going to say next. I don't want any of these extra security protection services. I'm just going to say next. I don't want these extra email addresses or anything else. I just want my domain. So I'm going to skip down to next. Great. And at this point, I'm in the final page, and I can see my price plus a little bit of a fee here. For $12.17, I'm going to own this domain name. Nobody else in the world can get it. And I'm going to come over here and click on Continue to Checkout. And then this is just like any other shopping cart. You're entering your credit card information and so forth, and then just click on Place Order Now, and boom, you own it at that point. Now when you go back, once you have that account, and you want to buy another domain name in the future, you come to this page and you just immediately begin searching for it. Pay special attention that you're spelling it the right way. Domain names are not cap sensitive, so don't worry about that. But again, you'll go through this process of whether or not it's available, and then continuing on to registration. That ends this video. Hope it was helpful for you. See you next time.